What's up, people, and welcome to another episode of Developer Habits. And if you don't know what Developer Habits is, then, well, it's a YouTube channel for software engineers interested in growth mindset, developer lifestyle, and technical tutorials. In this series of videos, I'm reviewing other developers' portfolios. This is actually the ninth video where I am doing that. And just for the background, all the portfolios were submitted to me in a Dev.To article, which is also mentioned in this description of this video. And I'm gonna take a look at things like my first impressions, the structure of the content, and all the overall content that is displayed on the portfolio, but also design, user experience, and we also run the Google Lighthouse report to see what can be done about SEO and performance. We have 5 different portfolios today to be looked at, and I'm just gonna share my screen and then we can get started. So, the first portfolio that we are going to look at is by Bonnie. Bonnie, I hope it's the correct pronunciation. Bonnie. Now, my first impression is that I really think it's an interesting choice of colors. It's cool that you have a custom scroll bar here, but let's see. You do something that many of the developers have done here. You say hello, I'm, and your name. But what I really like is that you have brought out that you are a web developer, designer, programmer, gamer. Basically, the main information here. You also have some kind of interactivity when I move around with the mouse. That's cool. But what's a bit contradicting, or that takes away my attention, is that you have, like, I guess, or 1/3 of the screen is for the left part, and on the right part you have like a really short bio, which is good, having short texts that give away information. But I was like, what am I supposed to look at in the beginning? But once I started observing the page, I got the information. Just something to think about. What is the content you want the person to get away when they land on your page? As I said, I believe the choice of colors is really cool. And let's scroll down. Having that small arrow here is also a nice simple touch that shows that people can scroll down. Also, maybe just a quick design tip. I would make the box shadow a bit lighter here. This drop shadow or box shadow takes too much attention at the moment. It doesn't give the effect that you probably want from box shadows. Anyways, it's nice that you have social icons. I love the color of them, as I said before. And again, try to make the box shadows a bit lighter. My question is, check out what I can do. It takes so much space, and then you just have a link to your work. I would probably bring out your works already on the landing page. Okay, so okay, I get it. So basically, the landing page is more like, I don't even know, like some kind of slogan or short text and a link to the actual page. I'm not sure. I would probably, like, I don't get that much value by scrolling down. It's basically the duplication of the main navigation. So I would think about it. I would add more content, add more useful content, like a summary of your experiences or your projects and so on. But let's see other pages. So I click portfolio, it scrolls me to portfolio, and now when I click on I'm sorry to say this, but this is too much. Like when I click on portfolio in the main navigation, I expect to get to the portfolio, but now I have to make 2 clicks to get to the portfolio. That's it. This small, yeah, that's cool. The way you have brought out your portfolio is really cool. And also, I like that you have one big um, hero area with one simple word, portfolio. That's really cool. And I like that you have like those small boxes or containers with a short description about the work. Um, so that's nice. Maybe you can add an image here or something. Also, the color for the links. No, actually, it's okay. I would maybe add more spacing between the title and then those links, but not a big thing. Also, great use of icons here. When people come here, they can see what skills and technologies you have used. I mean, what technologies you have and what are your skills. So that's cool. It's also good that you have social icons here also. So when I want to get in touch, it's easy for me to do. Let's go forwards. Okay, that's pretty neat. I like that animation. Like, it adds some kind of uniqueness, but it doesn't ruin the user experience. So that's really cool. Although I would think about when I have already scrolled past here, do I want to see those animations again? But yeah, the About Me page is cool. Like, if I want to read more, I can do that. Okay, and I mean, I clicked on the blog. I got the lazy developer alert. Maybe from the user experience perspective, just remove it or disable the link. And let's see, contacts. Okay, and it redirects to the front page. So my summary. I like the visuals. Definitely you can improve it. You can start by making the drop shadows a bit more transparent, because in my opinion they take too much attention at the moment. I'm also not sure if the landing page works, because yeah, it's too much clicking. When I scroll down and or I click on the portfolio in navigation, I want to get to the portfolio page right away. I don't want to make more clicks. And here I had to do 2 clicks. The sub pages were nice, but I would definitely suggest to make the landing page a bit more informative. With that said, let's also see if you have the responsiveness. It seems like you do, though design could be improved a bit. So yeah, try to go through the design. Also, what's going on here? When I scroll, then I can see the menu. Probably like overflow hidden is missing or something like that. Let's also run the Google Lighthouse report. But my summary is that this portfolio has potential, but just fix the landing page and some small visual things. And yeah, Google Lighthouse report is almost green. I predict that you're missing the meta description. Let's see. Yep, you're missing the meta description. A simple thing to fix, so add it. With that said, I thank you for the submission, and I hope I was able to provide some useful feedback. Now we go to the next portfolio, and this is done by Robbie. Hello, I'm Robbie Antonis. You are a professional web developer, hobby game developer, Golang enthusiast, and maker of highly specific niche software. Okay. So I'm just gonna start here. I believe the design is so, I don't know. When I started doing my first web designs. It was back in, I don't know, 2006 or something like that. This is what they looked like, and it kind of brings me back those nice memories. And I don't know, but in my opinion, this is really cool. Like, it's different. You don't see that kind of designs that often anymore. So at least I believe it's a really nice touch. Regarding the landing area, I really love that you have your face here, you have your own logo. The first sentence that catches my eye is about who you are, so I got all the necessary information out from the landing or hero area. I can click more about you, which directs me to, well, more about you text. So people who are more interested can read about your professional and also personal uh, backgrounds. Now, another thing I really recommend people to take or copy from this portfolio is that you have brought out your projects as the second section. This is really cool because usually when I watch or when I am looking at portfolios, developer portfolios, the experience and projects are the things that I am after. So this is really cool. And when I click on it, yeah, it's nice that you have a detailed page about the project. I'm gonna be honest. Probably you are not the best designer in the world, but but I don't know. To me, this page brings back so many good memories, like pages that existed like 15 years ago. It's like a nostalgic thing. So I like it. Probably you wouldn't want that kind of design for a corporate website. Let's see, and okay, so you have brought out some projects, but if I want to see more, I can go to your GitHub. Thoughts? What's that? Oh, you have like a blog here, as I can see. That's really cool. I love when people include their blogs to their portfolios, so the let's say recruiters can see that you're like you're actively participating in the community and you are trying to, have your say in how things are done. And in the end, there's a simple contact form, really solid. And here's the freelancing rates also. That's something really unique, actually. Um, yeah, I don't even know what to say. That's really cool. It's a brave move that you're willing to say the rate right away. Um, and it's nice that you have all the information how I can get in touch with you. Like, go to my GitHub and other social media pages. Um, and as I can see, it's a single. It's just a one single page, and regarding the navigation, I would probably make the about redirect to the more about me page, because again, I don't want to make two clicks to reach that page. The project is nice, I like it. Thoughts again redirects me to the section where thoughts are, and also contacts. Overall, I believe it's a solid portfolio. The design I don't even know how to say about the design. I like it. I mean, I personally love it because it's kind of nostalgic, but um, probably this style wouldn't suit for like small businesses or anything. But as a developer portfolio, I believe it works really well. Let's see. You also have the okay. The menu doesn't seem to work, or am I doing anything incorrectly? Yeah, for some reason the menu doesn't open for me. Anyways, let's also run the Google Lighthouse report to see how it's doing. And well, man, all green, nothing to say here. Great job, Robbie. I love your page and keep up the good work. So, Now, whoa, whoa. This is, well, if you've seen my previous videos, I really, really love clean, simple, minimalistic designs, and wow, this is a nice portfolio, at least the landing area. The first thing, and the sentence that you're using, code with Kazi. I hope I pronounce it correctly. But again, you are able to introduce yourself, but also say what you're doing, and this is what the hero area or landing area should all be about. So great job, and great selection of colors. Now let's move forward after giving so much positive feedback. Again, now this is interesting. I haven't seen anyone. I've reviewed like 40 portfolios now. I haven't seen anyone use columns to create like main sections. So this is a nice touch. When I scroll down just a bit, I can see like about you, that you're a full stack developer with over 6 years of hands-on experience, the skills, like your main technologies, and why blogging shows that you are also blogging. Although maybe I would change that to just blog or blogging, but that's really cool. Now you're also on YouTube. I will definitely check it out. Maybe we can collaborate if we find something. Anyways, I really love that part here, the columns. Some advertising and blog topics and recent. Okay, blog topics like categories for the blog, but also recent blog posts. Okay. I would probably exchange the positions of those blogs, because your recent blog posts are, in my opinion, more important. It shows you that you are active. And yeah, a nice like way to make sure that people follow your journey. Probably when I'm gonna build my portfolio, I'm gonna take some tips from your portfolio. So nicely done. Anyways, a really greatly executed landing page, or yeah, landing page for your portfolio. Now let's dig a bit deeper. Let's go to the about page. I don't know if it's my internet or it's a bit slow. I hope it's my internet. Okay. Are the other pages loading? Yeah, other page is loading. Is the landing page? Yeah, landing page is also loading. For some reason the sub pages won't load for me. Oh, now it is. I don't know what happened. Anyways, that's really cool. Working as a tech lead. So when I want to, I can read more about you. Love for coding. This is really cool. I mean, this is really nicely executed portfolio. Like, I can read about your background, the work experience, and what people say about you. That's also a nice touch. Though I'm not a fan of the way you have presented the testimonials. Like, yeah. I don't even know how I would present them, but like text here and text here, I'm not sure if it works for me. Anyways, about page is nice. Let's also see the blog. That's a really nice blog. Like big images, big titles, everything. Yeah, share. Yeah. Are you using some kind of WordPress template, or is it coded by yourself? Anyways, nicely done. And let's also, and videos. Okay, that directs to YouTube and contact page. What is contact page about? Really, really nice icons, fonts, and everything. They really go together. Really, really like it. Okay, and send a message. So time for feedback. I guess I already said most of the things I wanted to. I'm not sure. I would maybe exchange those blogs here, the blog topics and recent blogs, because I believe the most recent content should come first. I'm also wasn't a fan of the positioning of the testimonials, but other than that, I believe it's a really nice portfolio. I love the colors, I love the style. Uh, I mean, if if I would, if I were to steal some kind of portfolio design, then this could be one of them. And great job on bringing out all the necessary information on the um, in the hero area. Let's also see, yeah, as I suggested, you have a solid responsiveness, and let's also run the Google Lighthouse report. I really liked it, big circle here also. Really cool, and I just love it. But performance is really bad. That should be improved. And what are the main things? Remove unused CSS. Like, whoa, okay. Avoid chaining critical requests. Eliminate render blocking resources. Okay, so it's a WordPress page. Okay. Definitely take a look at the performance. But accessibility is great. Best practice is more or less. SEO is great. So, yeah, there are things to be improved, but my impression and my feedback is mostly positive. So thank you for the submission. And I'm gonna subscribe to your channel later, maybe. Actually, I am, because you write about React. Yes. So the next portfolio is okay. I will try to pronounce it. Sorry if I'm not correct. So Sharanchit Chana. Joran. Okay. And it seems like there's nothing else. It just highlights who you are. I'm a senior UI and UX architect who builds web application and writes a weekly blog. With over 14 years of experience as a full stack developer, I love building fast and responsive websites with lightweight HTML and CSS. And there are a couple of things highlighted here. So, weekly blog, experience, fast and responsive. Experience as a full stack developer. Yeah, I get this really nice idea. Like, you don't need to have all those, a huge website displaying everything that you know. But it seems if I want to, I can like continue do external links. For example, those underlying text blocks or text items are linked to external pages. And it seems that you also promote your blog one thing a week. I should learn that from you. Like, take it slowly and just do one thing per week, basically. But overall, I really like that page. It's really minimalistic, really simple, highlights the key things. I see that you've put lots of thought into how to deliver that message. And if I want to read more or get in contact, I can just, go to one of your social medias, basically. I'm just gonna check out the weekly blog. Oh my god, that's such a nice logo. Such a nice logo. Okay. I'm gonna check out the blog later. But yeah, really simple yet effective page. Great job here. And for other developers, I would say that if you are lazy regarding development and design but want to do something that's highly functional, then think about the content. content is the king, and just you can just use, I don't know, 1 or 2 colors and create a really simple landing page, as Joran has done here. And as we can see, the Lighthouse report is almost all green. Accessibility could be improved. Background and foreground colors do not have sufficient contrast ratio. Well, I personally do not agree, but okay. But yeah, overall, great job. I really like that page. It's simple. It gives away the main content, and it redirects people to the useful content that you provide. Or you also have a CV page, but yeah, it's a CV. And now let's go to the last page, which is by Ahmed. Ooh, that's an interesting page. It's more like a CV, or yeah, basically like a CV. Now, as you can see, the font size is really small, so I would consider making it bigger, like much bigger. It's really hard for me to read the content at the moment. Plus points for the uniqueness of the design. It gives this kind of retro vibe. Like, I don't know, it's not Super Mario, right? It's more like what's his name? The character from Pokemon. Ash. Anyways, if I leave aside the fact that the font is really small, then let's see, bio, projects, tools and tech. Now this is one thing I really do not like, when people use some kind of bars or percentages or anything like that to give away their skill level. Like, what is it compared to? What would 100% here mean? It doesn't add much value. So I would consider removing it and presenting your skills in another way. It's nice that you have rolled out your projects, like GitHub links. This is a brave thing to do, that you are willing to share your codes. And regarding that, great job. I also like the fact that you have brought out your picture. I personally like when people have their faces on their pages, because I can see who is behind the page. Nicely done. Social media icons. You could add some spacing, especially horizontal spacing between the icons, but other than that, really nice. And yeah, probably would make sense to somewhere write out, when I land on the page, that one single sentence that gives away what you do and who you are. Like, welcome to my portfolio website with a retro flavor. This is nice welcoming, but who is, or what is that page about? This is what's missing, in my opinion. But other than that, really unique design. I really like it, but please make the font sizes bigger, because it's really hard to read at the moment. And also, I would change the way you present the tools and tech, because those bars do not give away anything, in my opinion. Let's also check the. It seems the page is not. Yeah, it's not responsive. And let's also generate the Lighthouse report. But yeah, maybe I was a bit too harsh, but in overall, I really like what you're going for. The page gives away that retro flavor which you are going for, but there are some things that you can definitely improve. Overall, great job. Also, you can improve the SEO. Document doesn't have meta description and alt tags for the images, so easy things to fix. And accessibility. Well, even for me, the font size was small, so